And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Colorado, second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He won the National League batting title last year. Swinging the bat, he hits about everything. Breaking balls, changeup, fastballs. There wasn't anything that they could get by him last year. I love watching him perform, and I'm hoping that he continues that same trend this year.
Leaves a changeup high for a strike. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Ground ball left side. Fielded by Freeze. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Antonio Senzatella starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Senzatella has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, center fielder.
Up next for the Buccos, Starling Marte. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still no score. Here's Nolan Arenado, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. And that one just missed outside. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, batting at an even .400. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Right fielder.
In now for Colorado, Jordan Patterson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Corey Dickerson. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Corey Dickerson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Belted high and deep into right center. Blackmon going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left and makes all the routine plays.
Now at the plate, Sean Rodriguez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Popped him up. Walters waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Gregory
Stepping in,
Polanco.
Gregory Polanco will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
The 1-1 home. Soft liner to the right side, and this will be put away easily for the out. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Been a nice day for baseball so far from Pittsburgh as we're back for the start of the 3rd from PNC Park. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball down near the shoe tops. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that's finally over for a strike. He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
That'll bring up Tony Walters as he'll take a look at ball 1. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's 0 for 5. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Grounded to 3rd. Throw on to 1st, 2 gone.
Batting 9th, for pitcher number 42.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Antonio Senzatella. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted
it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Third inning, no score to this point.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. Popped him up. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's David Freese to stand in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning, time for a quick check of the standings in the National League West as you get a look at where the Rockies find themselves entering play here today. Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Chad Kuhl. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Patterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ LeMahieu back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 20, Ian Desmond.
Ready for another chance. Ian Desmond, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Desmond, a native Floridian. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Dickerson's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one into right, and there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Nolan Arenado.
Digging in to try it again, Nolan Arenado. First time up, he went down looking. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Polanco. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rockies strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Josh Harrison stands in. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Calling for it, Desmond. And that's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air into shallow left center. Blackmon calls everybody off as he takes control for out number 2.
Center fielder number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Story is under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Story, a native Texan. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Cool is there. 1 down.
Up next for Colorado, right fielder.
Striding in for the Rockies, Jordan Patterson. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Harrison's got it. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan McSain.
Ready now, Ryan McMahon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
That'll bring up Tony Walters as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. And another foul ball. Wasted pitch there, 1-2.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. McMahon stands at second with 2 gone. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. The 1-0. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
First baseman number 3, Sean.
So stepping in, Sean Rodriguez, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First offering on its way. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone, a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, 4th home run here in the early going, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Swing and a liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Settling in now, David Freese. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. Lifted in the air to center field. Blackman is under it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Francisco Cervelli looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Popped him up. LeMahieu is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Through 5 innings. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Antonio Senzatella. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Line towards center field, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. To third. Freese has it. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
In now, Ian Desmond. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is under it, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They still trail 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Chad Kuhl. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Grounded to short. Story brings it in. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, John
Josh Harrison stands in. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This is in the air out to right. LeMahieu moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Starling Marte.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's Starling Marte. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ground toward short. Story picks it up over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. One left for Pittsburgh, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
The 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. The 2-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Marte's after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's Nolan Arenado, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Right side, hit hard. And that will find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. In for strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Jordan Patterson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off. Arenado is off at first with 2 away. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Blackman looking up. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 38, Mike Dunn.
Sean Rodriguez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard towards center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco as he rips it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
1-0 the count. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now. Ready once again, Chad Poole. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Josh Bell will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 55. Down.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? LeMahieu on to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Josh Harrison, in terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, he's a .333 hitter. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. The 1-1 drilled on the ground to short. Story scoops it up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Rockies nothing. Bo Schultz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 35, Bo Schultz.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan McMahon. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And no one will get this one. A ball and 2 strikes to count to Ryan McMahon.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. That'll bring up Tony Walters. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Softly hit here to the left side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
David Dahl will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 26, David Dahl.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
0-1 pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now a ball hit very softly past the mound towards second. There's one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Rockies strand 1. Still down 3-0. Jake McGee is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Jake McGee.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Adam Frazier.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Desmond on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's Starling Marte. His individual history against Jake McGee. He's 2 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. A 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. McGee playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 5th round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Ready with the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
The left field, number 7, Corey.
Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
McGee comes set. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead it 3-0. Ready for another shot now, Ian Desmond. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Felipe Rivero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Felipe Rivero.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. To short. Frazier is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for 2nd in that category in the National League. Here's Charlie Blackman now. In prior matchups with Felipe Rivero, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Harrison ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
1-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Catch is made, and the Pirates have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Buccos used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Chad Poole takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Antonio Senzatella pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Felipe Rivero hammers down to save his 10th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line for this afternoon. First for the Victorian Pirates. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rockies, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. A reminder that extra tea service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center station. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.